Okay, I'm going to record. Hopefully it records and we catch this because I know a few people aren't on right now. I don't have a specific training for tonight. Actually, I feel like we're getting a lot of training in the group page. And I just want to make sure that you guys are, catching what I'm throwing down the hatch in the page as opposed to adding more training on top of it. I'd rather put out a Q&A at the end of this call and just answer any questions that you have like right now that are like in real time so that I can help you with what you're, working on right now. I appreciate you guys coming on the call tonight. I know that some of you are driving home from a busy weekend, and I know it's a big commitment for a lot of you to be on at 9:30 at night on a Sunday. But again, that just shows like your commitment to this, and I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate your dedication to this and to your business. So anyway, so let's see here. For this call, I kind of went through every this week's assignments and things like that. And I kind of just wanted to recap on them. I wanted to give a shout out too to a few of you guys. I think, let me see, is everybody in Success Club here? I think everybody's in Success Club. I know that JCon was on a rampage tonight. She just went on a signing up spree. She'll definitely be over the mark at least by tomorrow. Jennifer's in, Nicole is in, Jessica's in, Mandy's in, Jerry's in. So you guys are just killing it over here. Congratulations. It's awesome. Tomorrow is the last day of the month. So I always say fire all the bullets in your gun. Don't hold back right up until the last day. Fire every single bullet in your gun and finish the month strong. We're going to have I feel like it's going to be a strong start to March. We got the Challenge Pack promotions sent our way to the Diamond Insider, and it's going to be Masters Hammer and Chisel, like I suspected it would be, for $140. It's also going to come in a Performance Pack, Challenge Pack at $140 too. And the other two Challenge Pack promotions are Pio and 3-day refresh for the month of March, which will also be at $140. So there'll be 22-minute hardcore with Shakeology for $140, 22-minute hardcore with the supplement pack for $140, Pio for $140, and 3-day refresh for $140 in March. So some really good Challenge Pack deals, guys. So definitely, hit your market up for that. I'm excited for a 22-minute hardcore. I love those short, quick workouts. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good. So yeah, I just want to start the call off with some really great recognition for you guys, and to give you a heads up on what to look forward to as we finish the month and then start in on March. So this past week, we talked about three different topics, really. Talked about three different topics this week. One of them was the roles of productivity. We talked about customer to coach, and we talked about follow-ups. Those are the three main things we talked about this week, which all three are pretty, solid subjects to be talking on. One more quick reminder too, guys. I wanted to make sure that you guys know this so that you can start planning now, start planning ahead. I did put out the team's March schedule. I hope you guys are following that. That is a recipe to know exactly what you're doing in your business and to plan accordingly. So that way you're not scrambling, what am I focusing on? And what should I be doing this week in my business? That's what the team calendar is for. I've been following that team calendar for 1 year exactly to a T every month. And it has proven to be obviously a great system that consistently gets new people in your market, consistently adding people to challenge group, inviting people to What is Coaching webinar, and just doing that consistently just keeps an even flow of challenge group customer signups and coach signups. So every month I'm beginning a month with a free clean eating group. This month I'm actually doing a free intro to intermittent fasting group. Since I've been doing that for about 10 months, I feel like it's something that I get a lot of questions on my like page. And I feel like it would be it would be really good value. And I actually have a pretty good response for that. So this week I'm doing that. So I feel like any free group that you feel like you can lead um, with confidence and you feel like you would reach a market, I think is good. I know a lot of top leaders in the company do free like money management, like 5-day money management or something like that, or they do a free 5-day devotional group or a free something or another. But if you need a default, then the free clean eating group is always there because we already have the post set up in our team page and on the lizbolini.com training site. So that's always an easy one to go to. And people do love guidance on free clean or on clean eating. Plus, if it's free, it's good too. So yeah, and I mean, if you miss a window, if you don't get it in the first week, you don't promote your free clean eating, whatever, then definitely do it the next week. I feel like it's just a really great way to start the process of like your funnel of people. Like, you have this funnel that you want to have. I don't know if you call it a sales funnel or customer funnel or whatever kind of funnel, but you always want to start with, getting like a big group of people that you can talk to throughout the week or month, so you start that by offering something free and with value. So you get all these people love free stuff. And if it has high value, then they're going to engage. So you start this funnel way up here. And then as the week goes, you dwindle down, you see who your people are that are really engaging. Those are the people you invite to challenge group. And then, that's how you start to funnel. But yeah, so making sure that you are following the team's schedule. I have it posted in the team page. I think I posted it last week. We have a What is Coaching webinar coming up on March 8th. I will start inviting to that tomorrow, getting my free Facebook group Facebook event page up tomorrow. So I can be promoting that all week long up until next Tuesday, the 8th. So that will be our first What is Coaching webinar of March. And then next week, we have the March Coach Basics starting on March 7th. So if you have any new coaches that you want to get started right and get in the training, it starts March 7th. So, and I'll be posting about that in the team page too. So you'll get an opportunity to tag your new coaches in that post and they can decide if they want to be in that group. All right. So, so really just kind of briefly touching on those 3 things that we covered this week, roles of productivity. So this kind of goes with time management. And I know that we all have a thing with time management. I think everybody struggles with time management, no matter how good or bad you are with it. Everybody struggles with it. And a part of it is knowing like your roles. Like as women, like all of us on this call, like we're all moms, and we all have a lot on our plate. Not even including coaching. We wear the hat of like, I'm just thinking of the ones that I do, like we're chef, we're chauffeur, we're, wife, and, everything in between, the maid, the whatever, boo-boo fixer, whatever it is. So like we all wear these different hats, not to mention outside of our family life, we have people who are pulling us in all directions too. It might be like PTO, it might be friends, it might be a church group or something. We have all these things that are pulling us. So knowing what our roles of productivity are, it's like just that, knowing what roles are going to help you be most productive for the most important things and the highest priorities in your life. So I think earlier in the week, I broke down, at least having like narrowing them down to at least like 5 roles, like of priority. So, and knowing that you might have to pull some things off your plate and you might have to learn how to say no. And then you have to be okay saying no to some of those things. I know we all want to be everything to everybody and we want to feel like Superwoman and feel like we can do it all. But the truth is we can't. So we want to make sure that we're being everything that we can be to our highest priority. So aligning what our highest priorities are and then aligning those roles to give us the best productivity. So that's what we kind of talked about this week. If you did that, and if you did that assignment, I'm sure you got a lot of value out of it because you probably looked at just how much stuff you have on your plate, and then you can kind of start eliminating what doesn't absolutely need your 110% focus. The next thing is customer to coach. This is something that is like so important to consider when you're upgrading customers. So I keep a list of my customers in the coach to, what is it? Customer follow-up tracker. So I have this customer follow-up tracker. I think I've posted it in the group page, and I put it in this like little binder. And every time I have a challenger or a coach sign up, I write their name in here and the program that they're doing and the date that they signed up. And at least once every other week, I'm making sure that I'm checking in on them just to see how they're doing on their programs. And, if they're a coach already, then you don't have to worry about the customer to coach thing, even though it's nice to still stay in touch. But you want to stay on top of your customers because, it's proven fact that the best customers become the best coaches. Because they're doing it, they're doing the program, they're having success with it, and they become advocates of it. And you guys know as well as I do, when you're an advocate of the products that we do, then it's so much easier to talk about it. And then you talk about it with confidence and you talk about it with passion, and people can feel that confidence and feel that passion. So it translates well to people. So always making sure you're asking about, upgrading, especially if you have customers who are consistent Shakeology buyers. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me why anybody would be a consistent Shakeology buyer and not get the coach discount. I mean, even if they don't want to sell anything, then who cares? That's still a great, coach that you can have on your team that fills a spot in your diamond chart, and that you can reap volume benefits from. So it's still beneficial to your business no matter what. So making sure that you're being consistent with that customer to coach ratio, and making sure you're doing a really good job of upgrading your customers and paying attention to that. And then the third thing we talked about was follow-ups. So follow-ups, in my opinion, are like just golden, like golden. And I think, and I don't know if it was Jennifer, she asked, how much follow-up is too much follow-up? And I was like, I don't think that there is too much follow-up that you can do. And I think I explained that in the video that was posted in our page for this assignment. The only time I think too much follow-up is too much is if they've already said no and you keep hounding them. If they've said no, if they've given you a flat no, then just thank them and say, okay, great, fair enough. Best wishes to you. However, I still don't even mark them off my list. I put them on my next month list, because I put them on my no, not right now list, because I know eventually they're probably going to come back. Like, there's like a 99% chance that they're going to come back if they tell you no, So I always, that maybe that's when there's too much follow-up, after they say no and you keep asking, ask them a month later, they'll forget about it. and then maybe they'll change their mind. So you never know. I mean, people's minds change all the time, So yeah, I mean, just give them a little breather and then say, hey, I'm back. and then they'll either tell you, okay, F off, or they're like, hey, actually, I think I'm ready for this. So could go one way or the other. But you'll never know if you don't ask. So yeah. So follow-ups, I feel like, are key. You always want to be following up, especially at the end of the month. If you have people who are right on the end, just follow up with them. Remind them that the great 21-day fix promotion is ending. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was sitting at my daughter's basketball game today, and I was just planning on, I've hit my goal for the month, and, my Success Club goal for the month. And, I'm good, where I'm at. I feel good where I'm at with February. Right now, I'm really just focusing on helping, like, you guys hit your goals and things like that. So I'm not even, like, really answering any messages back right now. I don't, it's Sunday and I don't really feel like I need to. So I'm just kind of allowing myself to kind of breathe. But man, my inbox is like blowing up about people saying, hey, is that promotion going to end? It's like all those seeds that I planted this month and nobody was returning my messages. They're all, like, realizing that the end of the month, like, crazy things happen at the end of the month. Because in those earlier messages, I was saying, yeah, it's only good till, February 29th. It's only good till the end of the month. It's only good to the end of the month. And I planted that seed. It's like planting that rock in somebody's shoe, and they keep walking on it. They keep walking on it until finally they go address the rock in the shoe. I'm the rock in the shoe. So you want to be the rock in the shoe. So think of it that way. And that's just all, the baseline of that is just following up, because I did so many follow-ups with them, making, I think it was like on Friday, like, don't forget, like February 29th is the last day. And of course on Sunday at the last minute, everybody's going, hey, yay, and I'm like, well, I'll get to you tomorrow. And we got one more day. Like, so many things can happen in one day. So if you're not yet at Success Club, that one day can make all the difference if you planted a lot of seeds. That's the importance of just planting all those seeds. That's like really like the realization that, seeing is really not, I don't even know how I want to say that. Like, seeing is believing, or you don't really have to see the process happening. All you have to do is trust the process. Trust the process in what you're doing, even though you don't see something happening. You don't physically see something happening when you do it. A lot of people just quit because they don't think that what they're doing is doing anything. When in all actuality, you're just planting a seed. Like, isn't it true? Like when farmers plant like crops of corn, like they plant the seed, they nurture the seed, and they spend like all this time, in the beginning of the season, and you don't see anything. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Not until like late July or anything like that do you start to see those seeds sprout. Well, it wasn't that the seed wasn't doing anything while nobody was seeing anything happen. It was that the seed was doing something, but nobody could see it. It was getting ready to blossom. That's kind of like these seeds that we're planting. You just need to nurture them. Just wait for them to come, and they will. But don't abandon your crop. Because if you do and you don't nurture it and you don't water those crops, then they're going to die before they even sprout. So I guess that's a good analogy to think about it. So those are the three main things that we focused on this week in our assignments. So if you have any questions on that, I'll ask you here in just a minute. But I just want to give you a heads up on what to expect going into next week. Next week, we're going to have 4 assignments. There'll be one Monday through Thursday. So there'll be 4 assignments to hone in on from Monday through Thursday. On Friday, it's going to be an assessment day. Okay, Friday through the weekend is going to be assessment, because we've reached the halfway point in our New Year, New Rank group, if you can even believe it. The first 30 days is over, and we're going to be finishing strong with the next 30 days. So one of the milestones should be, you should have at least grown your team by at least 2 to 3 people by this time. And you should be actively working with working coaches to help them get to Emerald. Okay, so that is something that you should be focusing on at this halfway mark. And if you're not there, don't worry about it. You can start to work on it. You can, ask me questions. How do I do this? Or what can I do more of? And things like that. But I just want to give you guys like what should be, coming of where you're at in this entire 60-day program. So we'll have that Friday assessment. So I really would love your guys' feedback on that, which will probably be the base for our call this next coming Sunday, which will be the 6th, Sunday, March 6th. And we will not have a call the following Sunday because I will be on the cruise and I won't have access to anybody. So you guys could still meet and have an accountability if you wanted. That would actually be pretty cool if you guys did. But I won't be here to lead it. Maybe somebody else can step up and be a leader in it. I don't know. But yeah, so next week I think it will be good because we'll talk the 30-day assessment, and that'll be a good time for that. So next week, 4 assignments. We'll be talking more about like our entire catalog, beyond just the challenge packs. I feel like we focus mostly on the challenge packs, but the truth is we have a wide variety of products throughout Beachbody that we cannot neglect. And so we can serve a wider people, not wider people, a wider base of people. That didn't come out right. uh, success starters. We'll be talking about success starters as you help your new coaches get started. Talking about recognition, how you can recognize not only your team, but your challengers too. And then a very important topic, building emeralds. And one thing that I wanted to bring up that I'm going to be doing, and I talked about this with Mandy Miller earlier this week, is I have had an idea of doing a diamond team meet and greet kind of call. So what I would probably, what this call would be is, okay, I'm just going to read you like the intro that I wrote for it. And this is what it would be. You guys would be inviting your key players to this diamond team meet and greet to have an exclusive call with me. Okay, so here's what the invite would look like. It would say, hey there, everyone. If you are receiving this invite, then it means that you are aligned with an amazing team, Team Persevere. We are a top 100 team within the entire Team Beachbody network, currently ranked at number 83 out of over 400,000 coaches. Wow. Even I get chills reading that. My name is Liz Bellini, 3-star diamond coach and Success Club All-Star legend with 50 plus consecutive months in Success Club. I am the founder and CEO of Team Persevere. I've been a coach since April of 2011, and I currently lead this amazing team with my team of coaches and team leaders. I am so happy and extremely excited to meet some of you new and upcoming coaches that have recently joined our team and are aspiring to be team leaders within this organization as well. I have a saying, and if you stick around long enough, you will hear me say it a lot, but I firmly believe that if you want to catch fire, you've got to stay close to the heat. And by that, I mean surrounding yourself with the movers, shakers, go-getters, and doers in this business. And quite frankly, if you've been invited to this meet and greet, then you are definitely in the right place to do that. So what we do know is that if you have been invited to this event, it means you've expressed a desire or goal to take your business to the next level and elevate yourself as a team leader, not only within Team Persevere, but in your own teams. You are working to grow. Consider this a mastermind meeting. You will join myself, your upline sponsor / mentor, and any of your key players on your team to chat about your vision for your business, how each of you play a significant part in it, and how and what you would love to see it become, and most importantly, why. We will talk strategy according to your goals, personality, and overall commitment. So come prepared to this meet and greet. We will come together to do work, but it will, as always, be fun. We will laugh and get to know each other, and we'll come to find out how we will further work together. I take this business very seriously. I have fun with it for sure, but I come to play, and I'm 110% committed to my team and our 2016 goals, and those that are 110% committed to reaching them as well. It is important to know that I will not push you or pull any of you. You will have to come with your own desires, motivation, and drive. Myself and your direct sponsor are here to support you, but we will not work for you. If you succeed in this business, it will be you that creates the success, not us. If you fail in this business, it will not be us that creates that failure. It will be you. So just know that yes, this is a team, but we all own our own businesses. And success only comes to those in this business when they truly own it on their own. They come in humble and coachable. They listen to their upline, and they eliminate all excuses and have integrity for their goals. Integrity, I give the definition of integrity. Integrity is the act of doing what you said you were going to do long after the desire of wanting to do it has long passed. Then I just say, super excited to chat with you guys. Let's make it 100% worth our time and of high value. Okay, so that is what would be a part of the the Facebook invite. And of course, the meet and greet would be a Zoom conference. Okay, so that is something I'm putting out there to help you guys who are trying to help your coaches elevate to the next level of Emerald Coach. Okay, of course, this is something that is a goal of any coach who is working to be a diamond coach, which obviously that's the objective of this new year, new rank, push Emerald to Diamond group. So one of the key focuses is helping your coaches succeed to the next level, which usually is Emerald, and then eventually beyond. So that is really how I'm extending my support to you and any of your key leaders who are ready to come to play, to do what you guys are doing in the business. Okay. So obviously it's up to you guys to, look at your coaches and see who your players are going to be, and then invite them to this meet and greet. I haven't decided what date. I would love to do one before I leave for my cruise, which is March 11th. I believe we leave. Yeah. So within the next week and a half, I don't know. But if you guys are writing notes and would love to, you'll be like, yes, I have somebody that I would love to have on this call and, talk with you. So you can help me game plan with them on how they can reach Emerald or whatever, reach their goals. Let me know. I put my Acuity link up. So I'm free to chat, and game plan, or send me a message, or post it on the team page. And then we'll work something out, but, or shoot me a quick message and say, hey, yeah, I have an Emerald that I would love some help with helping them get to the next level. Whatever that might be, Emerald, or mostly a lot of your coaches right now are just working to get to Emerald, which is what I'm assuming. So that is what we were going to be looking at going forward into this coming week. So, so now that I've said my piece, is there any questions that you guys have? Any questions at all? Mandy's waving her hand.
I have a very specific question, only because it's an issue that I have right now. So I had a challenger who was signing up with a coach account. Mm-hmm. I sent her the specific instructions to sign up, and she signed up with a customer account.
Okay. Was she already a customer of yours?
No.
Okay.
So she signed up underneath Kevin's account.
Okay.
And so she wanted to sign up as a coach, and she somehow signed up with a customer instead. Okay. How do I get her upgraded without the easiest way to upgrade her? By tomorrow.
She's gonna have to call. That's for sure. She's gonna.
I know that Candace suggested I do a 3-way call. That way that I can ask questions.
Yeah, that you could do that. Just call you get her on the phone. You guys call Coach Relations together. You tell them exactly what you want to do, and then they'll do it. That might be easier and less of a hassle for your new coach. Just be like, hey, you don't have to do anything. I just need you to be on this call in case they need to verify personal information. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get her to do by tomorrow.
Okay. Offer an incentive. bait the hook. I don't know. I know what position you're in, so I think I would do whatever it took. But yeah, you could definitely do a 3-way call, and then that way you would know that it would just get done, and then assure that it would be no hassle for your new coach.
And is it Coach Relations or is it customer service?
Honestly, I would call Coach Relations, because you're upgrading to coach. So, okay. Yeah. Because if any other customer that would be upgrading to coach, I would give them the Coach Relations number. Otherwise, customer service is going to transfer them over to Coach Relations. So you might as well just contact Coach Relations from the get-go. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that there's an upgrade fee and then it's like a refunded type thing?
I don't know. If she just did it, they might be able to work their little magic and just do it. So, but definitely if there's an extended period of time, then they would probably suggest upgrade. But if you can do it as soon as possible from the time that she signed up, if she just signed up tonight, then call and be like, hey, she meant to do the coach account, but she accidentally did the customer account. Can we, push that through as a coach account?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. See how that works. Hopefully that'll work out. But just let your customer know, or your coach know too, that they may ask her to do the $40 thing, but then she'll get reimbursed right away. They're usually pretty quick about that. They usually reimburse that right away.
Okay.
So.
Thank you.
Yep. Anybody else have any other questions? And I have to unmute you people on the phone because I can't see if you're waving at me.
I have a question. It's Jen.
Okay, Jen, go for it.
Actually, there's two. One is more for me, and the other one is for I just signed a coach. But I don't know that I have, unless I'm not looking in the right place. I heard you talking in the very beginning about the 2 videos for getting started right.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1 second, huh? Sorry. I'm back home. So I'm sending everything out to my coach that just signed up. She said she just needed a couple of days to get to a computer, so I'm going to send everything out tomorrow. How do I find that? Because I've never sent out videos, and I don't know if I'm missing something. So that's my first question.
Okay. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that in my lizbellini.com training section,
Right.
under I signed a coach or whatever, I'm
Okay.
sure that I have a document on there that outlines the welcome email process.
Okay.
And
I have that. I just somehow I didn't see a video.
Oh, you don't have my number 1 welcome video?
No, I mean, because I've been following that,
Okay.
with the the emails and 1, 2, all that, but somehow I don't have a video.
Let me see here. I'm pulling it up really quick because I want to check it out and see what comes up here. Okay.
I just have a quick question too. You mentioned a number 2 video.
Yes, I just made a number 2 video.
Oh,
So,
okay.
hold on, I'll address that, and which I do not have uploaded to my website. However, Jennifer, yes, if you go into my lizbellini.com training section under Getting Coaches Started Right, and then under Team Persevere Welcome Email,
Okay.
if you scroll down, it says email number 1, and it shows what email number 1 looks like, and then it's actually in email number 2 that I give.
Okay.
I give 5 steps. I give 5 steps.
Okay.
The first step is watch this video. It's 30 minutes long. It's the welcome video, and then
okay. I know what that is. I'm sorry. Yes, I do send that out in there because
Okay,
I have them watch that before we have our first.
okay, good.
Okay. All right. So then I know. All right. I was thinking for some reason my head is not very clear tonight. I thought there was something else. Okay. No, I'm good then. Because I'm like, how did I miss that? All right.
Okay.
I have that then.
Okay, good. All right.
My other question, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Is can I join your group this week? I'm very interested to hear about this fasting.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. I think
Okay.
JCon is in there. Anytime you guys want to join any of my free groups, like join them. Like I don't care. You don't have to ask. But yeah, if you want to, and I know that some of your customers or some of your people might actually be in my group, because I know Mandy for sure one of your people is in my group, because she's talking about doing 21 Day Fix Extreme and all this thing. And of course I wanted to see who she was, and I seen that she was connected to you. So so I know that some of your like customers are in my page too, which is totally fine with me. But I just want to give you guys a heads up with that. But I don't care. I let anybody in my groups. So I really do. I don't really care. So yeah, for sure. And it honestly, it seems to be off the hook. Like I'm having a great response in it, and people are like really engaging in it. So I'm like, sweet, because I totally made up this content on my own. Like it was just basically my experience with it over the last 10 months. I just kind of pulled all of it together and put it in like separate posts, daily posts, and seems to be doing really good. So yeah, I don't care. Yeah, go ahead, add yourself and I'll approve you.
Thank you. I saw the response. You definitely are getting good response to that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something I don't know a lot about, so I'd like to become educated. Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome. Is there anything else? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Whoop, crap. Okay, I just totally pushed them on. Sorry, guys. Got click happy for a minute here. All right.
I have a question.
Okay, Nicole Schmucker has a question.
So on my
Oops, you just got muted again. There we go. Wait, no.
okay,
Okay, there we go.
on my like page, most of my new likes that I'm getting are people that are already.
Did you just mute yourself again? You are muted again. How does that keep getting muted? Okay, I heard. Yep, I heard that most of the new likes on your like page are mostly, and then you got cut off.
People that are like friends with you already, or friends with Heather, or already friends with somebody on our team.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of at a roadblock of adding new friends.
Okay. Do you have an ad for likes out?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I'm not friending those people, but
right.
So I don't have many people to friend.
Right. For sure. You could try to target people who are, I don't know if there's a way to like blacklist people. I'm not sure. Only because I'm just about as clueless as can be with Facebook targeting and things like that. I mean, I'm learning it too. Honestly, probably the best thing that you can do is just keep doing what you're doing and see if it changes. Try to, reach more people. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of what I do because, I will occasionally get people who have mutual friends with, some people on our team, but I don't get that often. And I don't get it often with, like a lot of other coaches, maybe who are not on our team that I'm friends with. So, and the only thing I can think of that I'm doing is I have the ad for likes going, and that gets me a lot of new likes. And the boosted posts that I do, I always do friends of my page and those who like those who like my page and their friends. And I feel like I get a lot of eyes on my page from the friends of the people who like my page. Obviously, and you know what? I try not to like. It's not because I don't like your guys' stuff, but I don't like a lot of your posts because of that. You know what I mean? Because which is hard because, I want to like your guys' stuff and I want to support you. But,
right.
But when you do that, you put eyes on other, you know what I mean? So it's hard. It's definitely hard. So I try not to do that. Even like top like coaches, like, I love following all the top coaches and I want to like all their stuff. But I try to do it sparingly just so that I don't cross those lines and get too for people and try to reach new people. You know what I mean? I think a lot of it, honestly, honest to goodness, I mean, I cannot stress it enough, is finding like your niche, like what makes you like super like you know what I mean? Because you really start to attract like that. Like, and the crazy thing is for me, it's women with stretch marks. Never thought that was going to be my niche. But all of a sudden I just started sharing that. And the freaking amount of women who I've attracted in that niche who have like the same like thought process as I do and the same struggle, those are, I mean, every day I get messages about how I've inspired a woman to see their body differently because I put myself out there in that way, and oddly enough, that has become like my really like a narrow niche. And that's how I'm attracting people. I have this like vision, like of me standing like in a line with like all these women that I attract. And we all are showing like our stretch mark stomachs. Like, I don't know why, but that's what I see. Like, I'm just like, because all of these women have this problem and I'm just kind of trying to help these women just love their body the way it is, scarred or not. You know what I mean? And that has become like, it has to be like when I would hear like top coaches say like, find your niche, like that's how you really start to, I'm like, okay, find your niche. Sounds so cliche, no, it's true. Like whatever that little itty bit, like only you can talk about that, and only you can make it yours. Now, anybody can talk about health and fitness and give tips and things like that. But until you like narrow it down really specific, do you really like strike a chord with people? And so now whenever I talk about that, I'm pulling in those people who are coming to like my page, and they're, and for some reason I've struck a chord with them. So not a lot of them are friends with, or, have commonalities with other people around, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense or not. But that's a big part of it. Reaching new people is really like finding your niche. You know what I mean? Because I feel like people are out there just kind of liking everything. Like I want to get healthy and fit. So I'm going to go like a bunch of these fitness and health pages. So they go through and they like a bunch of fitness and health pages. You know what I mean? But until you can like narrow down that niche and like, reach these people who have like that same commonality that you do, is when you start to really like just like almost seclude yourself to this like specific, demographic. And that's when you just find people who, are rare, because you're rare, because whatever makes you is rare, when you're able to tap into that. So I think that's a big part of reaching new people who aren't already connected to other people. And then of course there's other ways to friend people too, those groups, things like that. Honestly, if you want another idea for friending people, is Pinterest. Meg Wazinski did like a call on that once. Like she searches like hashtags or something like on Pinterest, and people have their Facebooks like connected to their Pinterest, and it's at the top of their Pinterest page. And it'll have the little Facebook F on there, and you just click on the little Facebook F and it takes you to their page. And then you can kind of see, okay, oh, this is a fit mom and doesn't look like she's friends with anybody else that I'm friends with, and then friend them. And then I think Meg said, once they accept your friend request, the like quick message is, hey, I know this is random. Thanks for, accepting my friend request. I found you over on, Pinterest. And I seen your boards or whatever. It's like our first quick message, I see you're into fitness and, blah, blah, blah. So Pinterest is actually another great way to friend new people too, and draw people into your network. So I would just stay consistent, Nicole. Just keep staying consistent. I mean, there's only so few of us on the team. You're bound to find more people than just the, 35 or so people who you have the same, mutual friends with, before you bust out of that. And, there's billions of people on the planet. So I would just stay consistent.
Okay.
Okie doke. Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Put Canada in? Canada? I always call Canada Canada. I don't know why. Canada. Okay, I see what you mean, Mandy. Yeah, put Canada in. Yeah. I've gotten so many this is why I say Canadian, because I want to say Canadians. But I've gotten like a lot of Canadian coaches and Canadian customers like lately. But yeah, Canada is good. Canada is a huge market for Beachbody. Huge market for Beachbody. A tip on Canada, you are going to want to do some research in the FAQ and find out what the prices are in Canada so that you can explain to your Canadian people what the exchange is. Because a $140 challenge pack in the US is $164 in Canada. And in Shakeology, instead of being $129, is like $155 in Canada. So and it's different for like signing up a coach, things like that. I think they have a $5 shipping process fee on top of the $2 shipping, things like that. So yeah, I have my little Canadian cheat sheet like down here since I've been getting a lot of Canadian coaches. So that's one tip I would definitely do for sure. Is there anybody else that has any other questions? Anything? No? Anybody? No,
it's good. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Mandy, I did write something down for you. You said there was a second welcome video that you were curious about. I recently recorded a second welcome video because the first welcome video explains the online office, the business quick start, things like that, what we'll go over on our Getting Started Right call. So that way I don't have to talk about those things on the Getting Started Right. I can focus more on them. And then I took it one step further and I was like, okay, you know what? I figured out some of the things that I kept saying over and over and over again on the Getting Started Right that could be eliminated before we actually jump on the phone to even condense our call even more. So in the second welcome video, I go over the business quick start, like actual like business quick start. And I point out the things that I want them to look at so that I don't have to explain them when we're on the Getting Started Right call. Like the 3 vital behaviors, like the National Wake Up Call, things like that. Make sure that you watch videos on Success Club and you know how to hit it. You have a good idea of how to hit it. And if you have any other questions, then you can ask me on the call. Make sure you have a good understanding of how to hit Emerald. And then if you have any other additional questions, I can answer them on our call. And then I tell them, I go deep into what we're really going to cover in the Getting Started Right call, which is their reason why they are doing it. And that's been the focus of my Getting Started Right call so that I can make a really deep connection with them. And I eliminate having to talk about all the, surface stuff, like, what their URL is to their website. Like, to me, that's irrelevant. What I really want to do on a Getting Started Right call is point them on the path of action of what they're going to do. And then I want to connect their goals to their reason why. And I want to make a connection with them. So I'll send the number 2 welcome video over so you guys can see what the second welcome video looks like. And feel free to use it for yourself until you're, able to create those systems on your own. Yeah, so that's what that second welcome video is. And it's on my YouTube. Like, you guys can check out like my YouTube. I'm uploading videos, like, I swear, every other day up there. So feel free to check out my YouTube and see what new videos I've put up there. Here. Oops, there it is. There's the link. I just pasted the link in the group chat. Jaycon, I know that you're on the phone, so you can't see the link, but I'll send it over to you via Messenger after this call. But yeah, so did you see the link, Mandy? I just want to make sure you got it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. So any other questions you guys have? You don't see it, Nicole? I can send it to you on Messenger too. I'll just send it to you on Messenger. And if any of you want it, then just message me or go to my YouTube. Oh, you see it? All right. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys tonight. And if you don't have any other questions, then I'll let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and we'll connect this week. If you, the Acuity link is up. Obviously, you guys are the first priorities for that. I mean, I love connecting one-on-one. I feel they're very impactful. So definitely get on there because you guys are like my top priority that I want to work with. You're the go-getters. So yeah, that's all I got for you. And we'll talk to you guys on the page on Facebook. You know how we do. So, alrighty then. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for being on. We'll see you.